Hello, 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 hello. This is none else than Njoki. Yes, how are you guys doing? I'm well. I am not complaining. I have been good. Everything has been good. And there's nothing to complain about. And I hope you two are not complaining because there's so much that you could be thankful for. But we have a tendency to complain, but God forgive us anyway. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. As I am doing well myself, if you're here and you're watching this video, can you share? It would help. And it would help for you to also subscribe to this video. And it would help for you to also subscribe, like the page, Mawoni Njoki. It would also be good if you it would also be good if you like the Facebook page. I am on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Is it Twitter or is it Twitter? So I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. And whoever is watching, thank you very, very much. And I just want to say that I am grateful today for being able to share this live again. Every Saturday we come here 8 o'clock. And for those who watch me every Saturday who wait for this show to come live, anytime that I have not been able to come live on Saturdays, please forgive me. Sometimes I have some things going on and I happen to be away doing those things. So if I have missed to air on any Saturday, it's not by choice. It's not that I don't value you. It's not that I don't appreciate you. It's just because I happen to be somewhere else. And every time I'm somewhere else, I usually let everybody know that I'm somewhere else. So with much further talking and speaking and stuff, I want to appreciate my husband who has been very supportive to me. And I want to appreciate my manager, Mr. Oshuodo. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you, my pastor that usually support this Mutambo. It's Pastor Nech. Not to say that no other pastor prays for this show. I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you to my fans, my viewers. I don't take you for granted, and I thank you so much. And if it were not for you, I would not have any views and I would not make it to 1,000 subscribers. So I want to say thank you for those that have subscribed, and those that have not subscribed, I want to say thank you. This Mutambo is usually airing in Kikuyu, but today I was kind of debating whether I should air in Kikuyu or should I mix it up, or should I just be in, should I mix it up? So I will bring some mixture of everything. If I have to speak Chinese to some of you, I will speak Chinese. If I have to speak some Japanese to some of you, I will speak Japanese. And for those that may not understand Japanese and Chinese, I will try to speak Tagalog, and that is Filipino. I will speak all the 42 languages of Kenya. I will speak all those languages if I have to. So it depends on who is watching. So today I am going to speak, and I want to say thank you to my family. I cannot forget to say thank you to my family. And my family, I want to say thank you because you have been very supportive. And I want to say thank you. And those that have not been very supportive, I still want to thank you. I still want to say thank you for those that have not been supportive. And I just want to say that, well, I know you may not have supported, but I know you will now. From now on, I know for some reason, if you have not been supporting, and And for some reason, there is that kewalu, there is that feeling of, I don't have to support her, I'm not going to give her a single of my view. I want to say, I'm so sorry that you think right like that. And I want to say, please support, because you support me. You have supported a lot of other people that have been able to go on live and direct. We talk about these different topics because somebody will be touched by our topics, and they will change, and they will be helped, and they will, some of it is an advice, and some of it is a counseling. And actually, we should be charging you guys for counseling. Anytime we come live, there is something that somebody is gonna change about in their own lifestyle. So actually, when we come here and talk, we don't expect that nothing is gonna change in people's lives. We expect something is gonna change, and we expect that you are grateful that we came and spoke about it. So anytime we speak, we don't speak in vain. In any by any chance, we only speak so that you can change, and so that you can be of help to somebody else that might be out there and stuck, and they don't know what to do with the life, with the areas that we touch. So I want to encourage somebody there today, and I want to say it is good to accept yourself. You have to accept yourself first before you are even accepted, because you have to love yourself. Yes, Grace, hey, thank you. Oh, thank you. You see, am I not shining today? Thank you. At least somebody told me that I look good. It feels good to be told that that you're looking good. Yeah, you guys tell me that I'm looking good. Please do not shy off, because it's always, it makes somebody, actually in life, some things we tell people, they become they become a medicine to their situation, to their illness, to their sickness, to their pains that they have in life. So you hear somebody tell you, it might be a simple thank you. A simple thank you can take you a long way. And nowadays, it is so hard for people to say thank you. You said somebody money in Kenya, and they don't even say thank you. You give somebody a dress or something, they don't even say thank you. I don't care whether, sometimes even when people walk in your house, they come with a full load of bags, different bags of shopping. Like one of my friends, she knows herself. She never walks to my house empty-handed. And you know what? They walk in something in the house, and sometimes whatever they bring is not of your standard. It's not what you eat. It's not what you drink. A thank you goes a long way for somebody. It is always good to say thank you. It is always good to have somebody feel like that they're appreciated. But the moment somebody feels that they are not appreciated, you kind of beat them down, you kind of crush them, that they don't even feel like doing something anymore, because you never say thank you. You are the type of a person never see any good of anybody. There are people who you will never please, no matter what you do. You can even sell your goat, sell your land, sell your car, sell your airplane. They will never appreciate you. But it is always good to say thank you. A thank you goes a long way. So thank you very much. So tonight's topic is about accepting yourself. We are going creative here. I said I'm going to speak in different languages depending on who is watching. So I'm going to speak because of the views, the viewers that I have. For right now, I'm going to speak Kikuyu and English. Yeah. And English is very hard. It's very hard for me to speak English, and it is not my first language, but I force myself to speak it because of those that may not understand. But I didn't grow up speaking English. In high school, I thought English was for the Nairobians and those who want to show off a little bit, those who come from a Kahera type of a family. Kahera meaning those who had to those who had Mula. Yeah. So I thought English was for them. So I didn't speak it that much. So if I tend to speak in the way that you don't get it, or in the way that you don't understand it, please forgive me, because I was not raised speaking English. In fact, let me tell you some story. One time I went home coming from America for some time. And when I went to Kenya and my mother heard me speak English, she was like, "Hey, ndietĩkagia nĩ Njoki waragia gĩthũngũ." That was a shock to her because I was not raised speaking English. I thought English was for those people that had so much money, that came from a well-to-do family, and those who had gone to universities. So I did not grow up speaking English. So if I slide a little bit or mention a word grammatical, if I have some grammatical error, for those who are very quick to pick not the message, but pick the word, and those people that I preached about another day, that people miss messages because of fixation of their mind in the wrong places. A pastor may come and start preaching the gospel about how Johannesburg was this and that, how David was a man of God. And because it's a good message, you lack to hear a good message because your mind, your narrow little mind, is fixated on pastor's shoe that was not brushed, on pastor's pants that is wrinkled, on pastor's eye that seems to drip a little bit of tears, yeah, on pastor's mouth that is saliva is turning white. So you go to church and eventually you lose what you went for. You go to church, and in the 2 hours you are in church, you get out of the church and you cannot tell somebody who did not go to church what message was preached. You cannot help anybody else at all. You cannot preach to anybody else because you are in church physically, but mentally you are on somebody's shoe. You are on somebody's pants. That is narrow-minded people. We have different type of people. But anyway, that's a topic for a whole different day, but we did talk about it. How people miss good messages because your mind is fixated on. Did you hear Njoki, the way she said, the way she said chi instead of chi? Yeah? She said chi instead of chi. She said chi instead of chi. Yeah? Did you hear how she says R? Robbing, track, lolly. Did you hear how she pronounced it? So you did not get the message because you were one of those narrow-minded people that fixated their mind on the language, on the grammar. And if you are really grammatical profession, you had a profession in fixing people's grammar, you would be working in the court of law, maybe interpreting for those who are not able to interpret. Maybe you would be working in English grammar schools where you're teaching English grammar, but you cannot even speak a sentence of English, yet you are the first one to critique people. That is not what I'm here for today. Today I'm here to speak about accepting yourself. The reason I thought about talking about accepting yourself is because, especially we ladies, we do so much to try and get acceptance. We do so much and we alter ourselves. We try to alter ourselves so that we can be accepted. And sometimes it's good to accept yourself first before somebody else can accept you. Because if you don't accept yourself, you will end up losing your own life or even doing a damage to yourself because you're trying to fix so much of yourself that nobody, do you know you can fix yourself so much and the person you're trying to impress will never notice? Have you ever seen accepting yourself is believing in yourself in so many ways? You can accept how your body looks. Actually, to be quite honest, I have come to accept myself and the way I am, with my wrinkles, with my tummies hanging out of my clothes, with my love handles getting bigger and bigger, with my white hair glowing on my head. I have started to accept myself. And I can say, this is what I can say. My daughter played a big part in me accepting myself. And you know how she played a big part in me accepting myself? I would correct her. Every time she put something on, I would quickly correct her and tell her, this is, this one is showing, your dimples are showing, your this is showing, your cellulites are showing, your this, your veins are showing. You should not wear that. You should not do that. You should not. And she told me, I don't care. I don't care, mom, because if somebody else has a problem with how I look, that's on them. And I thought about it. I thought she was rude, and at some time I thought that was horrible to talk to me like that. But I got to a point, never, never, never underestimate a message, even from a kid. It doesn't matter what age. Never, never underestimate a message or an advice. The Kikuyu says, Mukoro darumago no niatarago. Mukoro niatarago no darumago. You can tell another person something with respect. You can correct them. You can correct them with respect. But you cannot curse them. You cannot be disrespectful to them. So I accepted that. And I have gotten to a point where I have started to accept myself. I've started to accept that as I age, my body is going to change. And when my body changes, I have to start mentally preparing myself that there are some things in my body that will change as I change. Because why are people getting into depression? Why are people getting suicidal? It's because they are waiting for the society to accept them. They are waiting for approval from other people. You wear something, you have to wait for somebody to tell you you're looking good. I knew before even my friend told me here that I'm looking good. I knew that I was looking good. I knew that I'm bombing it. Tonight I'm bombing it. I'm looking good. You have to accept yourself and approve of how you look before somebody else approves of you. The problem we have faced, and especially us ladies, is that we cannot walk out of the house without a certain way of looking. Nowadays, you will find me going. Before, I could not even go out without a bra. Nowadays, I can go out. I can walk out of my house without a bra. I could not do that before. I can walk to the store with my hair not even detached, looking all kind of way. I would walk to the store like that. Especially as women, we have gotten to a point where we have low self-esteem, that we are not able to accept how we look, that we are not able to accept that there are days I can have pimples all over. I don't like it. It is not okay. It might happen. What do I do with the pimples? And that is why you see some women, they put powder, they put a lot of makeup, and you can almost see this woman when they appear in front of people. You can actually scrape that makeup and remove a chunk, maybe a full tablespoon of makeup, or even two. There are times when, and I keep asking women, okay, we are doing this and that and that. We alter ourselves for men. We alter ourselves for men. Now, I know I'm not doing it for men, but I know my stomach is a problem and I don't like it. And again, there are medical conditions that arise from you having a fatty area around your waist. There are some medical conditions you can get for that. And because of that, I don't like my stomach and I try to get rid of it. Of course, I try. But it is not because of an approval from somebody else. Actually, my husband tells me, I like the way you are. But of course, men will tell us they like the way we are because they don't want you to look good. They don't want you to think that you can go out there and looking good. My husband is here, by the way, when I'm talking about that. So do not go aloud and say, did you hear what Njoki was saying? No, he's here. He can hear. But I have the liberty to speak like that because he has given me the freedom. This is a talk show. So there There are things that women have done so much to alter their way of looking to make sure they look a little bit better than their men, or than when a woman is going for a date. You look for you guys do your own research and check out when a lady is going for a date. They will even buy a new outfit. They will go get their nails done. They will do their makeup in a whole different way. They will fix their hair. The whole date thing could cost somebody $200 just to go on a date to meet a man. To me, that is low self-esteem. Yes, there are special occasions where you need to do that. But I would advise somebody to be yourself on your first date. Be yourself on your first date. If you don't put up your hair, if you comb your hair in the back all the way, most of the time, go like that. If you wear what do you call it? If you wear these white dresses we wear, dera, the dera. If you wear dera, wear sandals. If you're meeting at a certain place, meet with that person at a certain place, wearing dera, combing your hair in the back, or wearing just a cap, no earrings, no makeup. Go meet this person like that and see what their reaction is. If they react in a different way that you don't hear a phone call after that, know that person is not meant for you. Because the reason why even people are breaking up right now, you went on a date. Your first date, you fixed yourself so well. Some women who don't even have a bump in their, who don't have an upper bottom booty like me. Yeah, like me. Yes, I said like me, accepting myself. Topic ni mtu ajikubali. Yes, mtu ajikubali. Thank you, Mr. Oshodo. Yes, mtu ajikubali. The reason why, there are women who go on a date, and in that date they spend like $200 or even $100 or $20, whatever money you spend, and then you go on a date, you get disappointed. You don't even take $50 home, and you have already spent your $200 on a date. Some women go to an extent of getting that upper bottom booty. You wear a dress, and you have bought these upper bottom booty boosters. You wear that. You wear shorts, or you wear nice pants. You wear Gucci. You wear a Gucci purse. You wear a necklace, gold necklace, and you wear the makeup. You cannot even tell your face if it's blue or green. And then you go on a date. You go on this date, and now you have given an impression. This is what your man will be expecting. Whenever your man introduces, he's so much in a hurry to introduce you to his family or his friends because of what he saw. And then eventually he realizes that this person is not real. The moment you remove that makeup, you have pimples that could be hanged with a hanger. Your face is discolored. You have dentures. At night, you remove those dentures. If you don't have teeth, it's better you go on that date without teeth. Let that person accept yourself the way you are. First impression. Let that person meet you. You. Your organic you. Your natural you. Your plain you. Without no mixture, nothing. Thank you, mother. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Always good to see you. Let that person meet you as you look, as you are. Your natural face, your natural self. No added makeup, no added beauty. And see what reaction is going to be. I keep asking women, how much do men prepare to go on a date? What kind of preparation do men put on themselves when they are going on a first-time date? They just wear their jeans, a t-shirt. Sometimes they're even smelling on their armpit. They didn't put deodorant. They're too much in a hurry. They did not put any time to the upcoming date. They go kwetikira. I would say arumeni me tikirire. Arumeni me de teni me tikirire. And the reason you see, that's the reason you see ukona kamudrume tari kuna maundu maingi marathi. If you go on YouTube you see a lot. Ukona kamudrume karia riu tungietire kamudrume ringi kaigana Zakayo athie kwenyitirira gitumia kiraihu githaka kihana ki golden muiritu hana thahabu uguo ta Njoki athie kwenyitiriria muiritu ta Njoki akimenyaga biũ uyu tu wa type yake tu wa magego make no athie kwenyitiriria because nietikirite we mwenyewe ni areitikia. Ni uri wona couples ukoria Ngai Ngai nie ndiretikagia ucio niwe muthuri wake ma nie ndiretikagia ucio niwe girlfriend yake nie ndiretikagia ucio niwe boyfriend yake. Have you ever seen a relationship like that where you are questioning what did they like in such a person? Tondu arumeni meitikirire ni meitikirire na nuonaga nginya chokora diuga ni urona chokora itengeretie muiritu taoni ukona chokora igikurumirira ngaro thaka muno niki tondu chokora ucio ni aitikitie. They accept themselves. How many men go altering their body? Ni aigana mathia magecenjia na kuria warubaga ni undu wa mutumia nigetha agakeria mutumia no ndendaga kumenya athiaga uria hana kwi mutumia ucio. They go as they are. They say, I know I'm not capable, but you know what? This is not holding me back. Why do we women get held back? Because of our looks, because you have pimples. Let that man see those pimples. Let that man see that discoloration. Let that man see that you have white hair. Let that man see that you have all this stomach on you, all these love handles that are hanging all over the place. So when they come through, you know for sure they are coming for you, not because of how you look. Why don't we accept ourselves the way we are? Why don't we have to go through approval? Although even myself, I know there was one time I was like somewhere, I'm not going to say where, and I was doing something, and somebody told me, Njoki, we are not looking anywhere else. You are the one. You are already qualified for that position. And I was suggesting somebody else. So I keep telling people, when I'm talking about somebody else, when I'm talking about you guys, when I'm talking to you guys, I'm also talking about myself. I listen to myself later and I see the things that I also need to change. So this is a general conversation for everybody. It is not for just one particular person. It's usually for everybody, because I lack in that area also, where I need to change some things. I need to accept myself. And I think that is why you saw me singing and, producing music, even knowing that I really know that I cannot. I used to sing in Sunday school, in youth, but now my voice went to wayward. But you know what? I believed in myself and I went and produced songs, because I knew that I'm not Chiroa GP, I'm not Betty Bayo, I'm not Irogo Dongo, I'm not Lois Kim, I am not Joyce Wabama. I'm not that. Yeah? But I know that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. There is no way that I'm not going to be able to do that. Yes, I can. Because I can do all these things. Why do we have to wait for acceptance from other people to do anything? If you know you're good at preaching, why do you have to wait to go and get theology and get that degree in theology? You're good at preaching, accept yourself. You know you can. I know I can be a very good MC. And that one, I don't need anybody's approval. I can do MC and I can do it very good. In fact, sometimes I see some MC here on YouTube. I look at YouTube and see some MCs that have been invited to be MCs. And I'm like, what the heck? Did they look allowed? Have you ever seen MCs in the occasion? They are just talking. Nobody is laughing. People are almost sleeping. Those are not the MC to look for. I look at some MCs and I'm like, what the heck? Did they just choose them because of their position, because of their name in the community, that they have a name, everybody follows them? No, you have to accept yourself to be accepted. I know there are so many things. I know I'm a businesswoman. I know I'm not to be employed, but I end up being employed because, you know, some circumstances force you to do what you don't like because you have to eat and live and survive. But I know I'm a businesswoman. I know I have so many ideas. If ideas were to be transformed to money, but I was talking to somebody, this is the time that you also sometimes have to be approved by somebody else, because I was talking to somebody about how if I was telling somebody, if ideas were money, I would be a millionaire. And somebody was telling me, you can be a consultant. Yes. And if you have your money, if you have your $10 out there that you need something to do that would multiply your money, come to me. I'll give you a consultation. But in that $10, I might take 5, because I'm not going to give consultation for free. I know I can do all things. I know I can give ideas. I can give business ideas. I am full of ideas. I have 1 million ideas in this head of mine. When I go to sleep, especially when you cannot sleep, everything that comes in my mind is ideas. If I were that technical, I would be a millionaire by now, because every idea I would put it to work. I can write songs. I can write you songs. If you know you have a voice, a golden voice, of course, I don't have that golden voice, but I sing with what God has given me. But I'm capable, and I accepted myself, and I accept myself as I am. But if you need somebody to write those songs for you, and you know you can sing them, just tell me what kind of a song you want. You want a gospel song? Yes, I'll sing that for you. I'll write that for you. If you want secular music, I'll write for you. Yeah. So the reason that people put you down is because the first and foremost, you do not accept yourself. And it's about time you start accepting yourself. If you know you are a prayer warrior, go to church and say you can pray. Go on Facebook on your page. Some people tell me, "Oh, Njoki, I wish I have guts like you." Do you know what? I used to be shy. I used to say that I'm not going to be able to come live and speak to people. Why? Because I was afraid. What will people say? What will people, I mean, how gutamuka ciugo andå nä makumenya wonje wakwa na thä ndathi live matimenya makondwarako. You know, the reason why a lot of people don't even do lives on their Facebook is because they don't want wonje wao umenyekane nä andå. Mundu uyu ndageria githungu sentence ngima, mundu uyu ndageria githweri sentence ngima, mundu uyu uthio wake akiaria ne itaga mata ndekwenda andu mone ne araita mata. Come on, ita mata mau na warie. The reason why some people are not able to stand in front of people is because waje wao ni kuonekana. Their weakness will show. But you know what? At the end of the day, you remain to be you, unchangeable. At the end of the day, I know nobody is going to move me. I am going to be Njoki. I'm going to be Njoki from the beginning to the end. Nobody is going to move me. So I stopped thinking what people are going to think. I stopped worrying about everybody is doing whatever they wish to do. Whatever people please to do, I am blessed in doing, that is what they do. Whatever they desire to do, they do, without worrying about who is watching and who is not watching. And here you are, I don't want to sell. Let me tell you the type of a person I am. I will sell on the street. I will go buy oranges and sell them on the street. I will bring money home and eat that night. I don't care what people say. I do not care if people say, I saw Njoki selling this on the street. I saw Njoki carrying a flag. If I have to preach on the street, I will preach on the street and not even care what people are going to say. You have to accept yourself, and you have to accept that you have gifts within you. You have things that you have something in you that can be used by people outside. Do not hold what you have because of what the other person. Some people look very good, even they dress so good, going to church, or they're even afraid of walking outside their door because of what people are going to say. You're waiting for acceptance from other people. No, you have to accept yourself first before you're accepted by other people. But if you're that type of a person that is worried about, oh, what is so and so gonna say, what if, remove what if and be you, because the other person is eating their whatever they have to eat without worrying about you. The other person is doing what they have to do without worrying about you, and here you are waiting for approval from somebody. It is better to just be you and accept yourself. If you know for sure you can sew, accept you can sew. If you can braid, accept you can braid. If you can sell, accept you can sell. If you can preach, accept you can preach. It doesn't matter. If you know you're big and you love yourself as big, accept you're big and you look beautiful, wonderfully, and fearfully created. Like me, I believe I'm beautiful. I do believe I'm beautiful. I don't need somebody to tell me that I'm beautiful. And if somebody says that I'm beautiful, I'll say, oh yeah? Like I didn't know, yeah? That's just a hypothetical way of how we say things back, yeah? But if you accept yourself, you already know you are looking good. You have your sons and your daughters, and you need somebody to approve of them, that they look good, that they can do this, they can play basketball in school. Yes, you can. Your daughter, you think your daughter cannot act? Yes, they can. Your daughter can play basketball very well? Yes, they can. Accept your capabilities. Accept what you can do. Don't limit yourself and don't wait for approval from other people. The reason why people are depressed is because of people telling them they cannot do it. Somebody is bringing you down. When you're already down, somebody else is already bringing you more down. Do not wait to be brought down by somebody. Even if somebody says you cannot, say, yes, I can. Hide and say, yes, I can. Tell God, yes, I can. He said that I cannot do it. Yes, I can. He said that I'm not this and that. Yes, I'm not this and that. I am who God says I am. I know who Njoki says I am. Do not wait for somebody to approve of you. Yes, it is good if I wear something like, and something is looking off somewhere. I'm not saying that you should not correct me and tell me, Njoki, your dress is wrinkled here in the back. Maybe I don't know. I'm not saying that if you see dina matogo maitho, na dikwe onet dina matogo maitho, I accept myself dina matogo maitho. You come and correct me and tell me dina matogo maitho. No ko de modo rutaga matogo maitho, ukoragwo na matogo maitho hingo ciothe ri. Then ngamenya ni ngoragwo na matogo maitho, so what? No kugiria na thi na mbere na rugendo. But you cannot be the person that every time you need to do something, hena kabiashara urenda kwambiriria na nduri sure kana no uhote, ni urendaga gwika asate atarigi he mundu ringi urenda guka kuina rwimbo, ni aretigira uria andu mekuga ati tondu ekuina tareke ije muinire kwanja ndiraina rungi mumenye no nyine na githweri kwanja, no nyine na githweri ndutige igwe na ona kanja reke nyambe ndigirie nyambe nditikie haya toko inagata swiri tareke ndirikane mpenzi wangu Duati, pale tulikutana tulikuwa wawili, hakukuwa na mtu kwa ukuta. Hizi zote zinatoka wapi? Na tulikuwa sisi wawili tukipendana, uzuri wetu hatubebanishi, tulipatia Mungu mizigo. Ni mwakiona no nyine ni no nyine nginya na githweri ona githungu ikikiro ina rwimbo ru na githungu kwitikia na ndirenda kwitikio ni mundu, ni kwitikia to nginya nyine ta so and so na to nginya nyine ta Meridan na to nginya nyine ta Betty Hamita. By the way, Betty Hamita ni muigwete rwimbo ruria ararutire wa muico Betty wa Madividi. That song is awesome. I love that song. You know, kujikubali na kwenda tari Betty athondekite nginya kiria website yake. You know, I'm just giving an example because she has done a great job. Arutete nginya website yake akambia gwika, you know, kwitikia na kwitikia. Lazima ujikubali ndio ukubaliwe na watu wengine. But there is no way you are going to beat yourself, you have low self-esteem and expect people to lift you up. Very few will lift you up. Very few. Others will be rejoicing and saying, look, she's beaten up. Look, she cannot perform. Look, she's this and that. You have to accept yourself before others accept you. You have to accept that you can do that math. You have to accept that you're good in English. You have to accept that you have to accept yourself. There is no way you can you're gonna put yourself down, keep putting yourself down and expect good out of anything. Na adu thiko ici ni aingi maragoithia mundu ukagoithio that kabiacara urenda kuiga ni urenda approval from somebody, yet you know inside of you ni uraigwa few. This is the business for you. You know you excel in selling stuff. You know you excel in computer business. You know you excel in teaching. You excel in preaching. But you're waiting for somebody to approve of you. Yes, it does help. Because sometimes mundu ngigikoinira urigwa atiri uyu nake ararutira ta ndio kana muri mwa the American Got Talents mukaigwa ri mwandu uria maini ukarigwo hi nie mundu na ngitheka gutheka na njokire na nyine ringi. I'm telling you, but you cannot wait for people's approval all the time. There are times when you have to accept yourself. There are times you have to tell yourself, I can do this because I can do all things. Accept yourself. Go on that date without makeups. Wait and see if this guy is going to follow up on you. Go the first time, second time, that time. Omo di megoma. One modo yo kana fio ni arakwenda. Kana arakwenda tondu ni arakonire ni urekirite fake bottom booty, ni urekirite itukuo turia tuguragwo tu liftaga booty na kui iguru, you know? Ucoke wone kana ni egwika ati kona urore mundu yo kana ni egukwenda bado wina thundo icio wina cio njuire yo yaku ya merire ya white urore kana ina problem hariwe ndeo yaku wi hana ya Njoki urore kana ni egukwenda na ndeo witikire go on a date like that. Thie thabari ya mbere ya keri ya gatatu urore kana ya kana ni agagwita na thimu. If he follows you, he's a man for you. But if you go fake from head to toe, kindu giothe wikirite ni wa dye njuire no wekira dye ya black riu njuire yaku uti handu hena ka white na niguo athie date, no wekira makeup onegi kururwo uguo no yume ta mutu wa ucuru, no wekira mafuri maya ma butu esiria gaka kairi tumeni, no wekira maitho maria mahana ma kanyau no wekira lipstick na iromo ciaku ni iria ciumaga igakaraka igakereka ndanona ndunamhe opportunity ya kuona yo na ringi ni mundu utari tolerance ya kuona iromo ta icio, ni mundu utari tolerance ya kuona gitata kiu, ni mundu utari tolerance ya gucuha na nyondo ciaku cigwite. Let them see you in a natural habitat. Let them see you organic. Utehakite kindu wone kana mundu ni waku. Oko ni waku umenye we ni wainukia mundu. Arume ni meitikirire tene, atumia ni kiki kiragiria twitikire. Mundurume ni amenyaga kuria warubaga ti murathime na no eguka gutindika na ni ndrakona ni madire ndoria turikinya haria ri na haria athie ni hey amau aikorora mau na ndaramaka na ndegwika surgery ni undu waku. They will not do it. They will not enhance. They will not buy what women buy. They will just go that plain and direct. Niki kiratuma we wage kwiitikira? Niki kiratuma we uthie down, up and down, ukiwesti nginya mbeca ciaku nigetha utugie na acceptance? There is a mental torture somewhere. Something is not right with you. Low self-esteem. And if you have a low self-esteem, this world is not for you. It's not going to favor you. It is going to be the worst place to live, because you'll always be looking for acceptance. You will always be looking for an acceptance. Ikarai style ya arume. Wetikie. Na wetikie ona kamundurume wakarora ukarigwo Ngai. Oyo na no ature gicicio ni ucongi. Oyo na gicicio no giatuke ni ucongi. Oiro ucio wina mundu ucio na gicicio Ngai mwathani ati ona ndumaini no athekire nigetha magigo moneke. No thio muhitukite ta kiru. Na ahana ogu ahana one gikone na kiratu kiiro kumukira ni giko. Mama ni akwiyetereria Njoki akimenyaga Njoki ni nyarari. No eguthia kiotagiriria waithiegenia na Wanjiru no ri ungi to ni aramenya I can do all things. Arume ni meitikirire. No wonder nowadays you are seeing couples that are not made. I was gonna say that they are not made from heaven, and I'm not gonna use that word. You are seeing couples nowadays, not those days. Tene twali na kamwitio atumia ni tuimetwo choice ya mwitio, no ni aria mareima. Kamwitio no gaturaga kuri andu maturagia kamwitio gakugaona haria ndina ciana ithatu na ni ngimari. Nione ndingiaria nake. Hari mundu uroraga ukona ona wina ciana ithatu, ona wina ithathatu kana kenda, ukoigona ndina ona ni njitwo cucu kanjitwo guka, no uria ona ingiheo free na nyongererwo package iguru ndingioya. No riu atumia makinyete handu, you are seeing women, urona mutumia ma wa murora mutumia ucio ni kirorerwa, ni kindu kiega pio pesa nacio wirie naguo thure nayo, no warora kirie nakio ukoria Ngai kweli matuko ma mwico ni makinyire ma. Ukenyita ruthia. You are wondering what the heck. The ball rolled back. Things are turning upside down. These are not the days. What's going on? But it's acceptance. Accepting yourself. Accepting that you are able. You are that person. If they are looking for somebody who can write a poem, if they are looking for somebody who can write something good, if they are looking for something who can build, I am that person, because I know I can do a good job. But prove also the good job that you can do. Ndugakĩĩtĩkie na ndũrĩ na delivery. Ndugakĩĩtĩkie na watua kũdeliver something that is nothing. Something that is nothing. It is there, it is not there. We better accept ourselves, and we better know we can do it. We can do all things. Just like men accepted themselves a long time ago, you also need to accept yourself. Say, I can do it. Say, yes, I'm capable. Say, yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, this is the person they are looking for. But you show yourself up as a fake person. Everything about you is fake. The moment you reveal who you are, somebody is on the door out. Because you look like a ghost. Because to them, This is not the package that I signed for. I didn't sign up for this kind of package. The package I thought it is a whole different package. Let us accept ourselves. Let us know that we can do it and we can do all things. And with that said, without further ado, I am going to introduce you to this song of mine, and I have all rights to this music. And this music, it's none else that has sung that song except Njoki Duati. And here is the woman that has sung that song. And I sang it because I could accept myself, because I did not wait for an approval, because I knew that I can do all things. There are things that you don't need an approval. There are things that, to be quite honest, if I told you something about me, you think you know me, you don't know me. In high school, I flopped. I did not do good in high school. Why? I was one person that was not interested in school. Mwana wakwa ndakaigua ũguo ndageke ũguo ndona ndĩmũgũtha ikobi akinye China. And because of that, I did not do that well. Something like biology, that was a subject that I did not want to hear about. I was not good with biology. I was not good with chemistry. I was not good with physics. And today, I can actually teach even anatomy. I can actually teach even biology. I can teach it very well. And especially anatomy. I can teach it very well. I can teach CNA school. I know I can do that. With my accent, yes, I can do that. And they will understand, they like it or not. They will understand and they will have to understand. I can teach. Yes, I can. You have to accept yourself. And that is what I did when I started this live, when I started this show. I started because I accepted myself and I knew I can deliver. And I knew I can do it. In fact, to be quite honest, if somebody was to be hired by a certain company or a certain talk show to bring a program, I know I could bring any program. And I don't need approval by somebody to know that I can do it. I can do it. If I was to be invited to talk about any subject, I will talk about any subject and I'll be good at it. Right now, I don't like anything that I talk about here. And then the reason sometimes I repeat myself. But if I were to do a good research, I can do a research. For those who don't know me, I can do a good research. I can write it down. I can proofread with my grammatical error. And I can have somebody write it nicely with no errors. And I can produce a good job. At the end of the day, I can speak and I can quote my points. And although I usually don't like reading as I look somewhere, I am not that good because I usually lose my mind looking. I usually am not good at that. But if I were to do it and deliver according to the points after the points, I can do that. So that is not an area that I need approval. We have to accept what we are capable of doing. If you know you can cook, you can cook. And you are a good cook and you don't need somebody else to tell you that you are a good cook. Like you know you are a good cook. You know you are a good videographer, photographer. You're a good videographer and photographer. You know you are that Proverb 31 woman. You know you are a good husband. Like my husband is a good cook. Oh, he's a good cook. Very good. Actually, he's good almost at everything that is needed in the house. Painting, arranging the house. He's good. He's a good driver too. You just have to keep stepping on your brakes sometimes. You step on your brakes as a passenger in a driver. But we have to accept ourselves, accept our strengths, and know that we don't need an approval. You don't need an approval. You don't need an approval. If you are good at it, you are good at it. You're good in marketing. Yes, you are. Go ahead and do that marketing. You can speak to people about a certain subject. Go live, speak to people. Start going on your page. Practice what you are afraid of. I was afraid of speaking in front of people because I thought I thought back home they hear that I've been in US and now they're gonna start judging my accent. They're gonna start judging according to America. America. Come on, you can talk all you want to talk, but I'm delivering the message that I need to deliver. I don't care what you think. I care about what I'm able to deliver. No igura ndoiga matuduma na jika message ni yagukinyira na ngikone yagukinyira. That's all I care about. We ri kuwa ati ugi critique ule guga ule go pronounce gashugo ule ndigiro ni grammar ina ule ndigiro ndiari mwalimu wa githungu na ndie ndoka kuga ni guruta na githungu. We uraruta na githungu ka urute. But all I am trying to say, accept yourself. Accept yourself, and I'm telling you, you will go far. I know I'm going far. I know I'm going to be a millionaire soon because my ideas will soon be money. Gwendia ideas ciakwa na we ndugacoke ukakunjira Njoki heka gwate ndugacoke ukakunjira uguo moko matheri ni riu kire ndina kio nikio ndirendia ideas ciakwa na talents ciakwa. Ndugacoke kunjuria ati haha thiaga atia ni ndirakwenderia. From now on ni ndirakwenderia ideas ciakwa ni mbeca. My time will be money. Nigetha ugathi ukaria wega ukoiga Njoki maundu make mothe no mbeca. Yes, it will be money. Any idea you want from me, it will be money. Like I said, I advertised myself already, and I said I'll be counseling, and I said I'll be a broker. I'll be brokering. Okay, I don't know what broker. I am a broker. Na ndugoke kuga ati ni nyendete mbeca because that is a business for me. It's a business for me. I'll be a broker in this area. Wafatara gukirio hana, wafatara gutware hana, ni igua ni nyendagia ngari, ni wenda gutwarwo kwa ngari, ni wenda gutwarwo kwa njuire, ni wenda gutwarwo duka ina. My time will be money. Those are my ideas that God has given me. Na ranjiragia na ugi. Na ugi ni kuga ni aheire that idea na ndimitwe mbeca. So when you come to me with those kind of career, nidoiga, I'll be a counselor. I'll be giving ideas. I'll be charging for consultation. So that is me. As far as what you do with that information, it's up to you. I have accepted myself. Accept yourself. Here you go. Iguaga igaka. The show is over. God bless you. Thank you. Rĩrĩa twacemanirie twarĩ ithuerĩ kareni hatiarĩ ngingo-inĩ gĩcigi ciothe iraima kũ na twarĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo. Kwarĩ mweri wa December mwaka wa 2009 nĩtwarĩkanĩire nawe na tũgĩthiĩ kuona aciari gĩcigi ciothe iraima kũ na twarĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo. Thutha wa kuonana na aciari nĩtwabangire rũracio na mũthenya nĩwakinyire ũgĩtwara kĩrĩa warĩ nakĩo. Gĩcigi ciothe iraima kũ na twarĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo. Aciari akwa magĩkũrathima na tũkĩrwo tũthiĩ na mbere ũhoro ũcio tũgĩkenera na tũkĩbanga gwĩka ũhiki. Gĩcigi ciothe iraima kũ na twarĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo.
maina ya andu tugatigithanio no gikuo gicigi ciothe iraimako na tũrĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo kũrĩ matũheire thikũ angĩ magĩtũhe mĩeri angĩ makiuga no mwaka tũrorete mĩaka ĩnana gicigi ciothe iraimako na tũrĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo kĩrĩa gĩtũtũragia no gwĩtigĩra Jehova na kũmũhe mĩrigo itũ haroci ciothe ti citũ gicigi ciothe iraimako na tũrĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo gicigi ciothe iraimako na tũrĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire Ngai mĩrigo gicigi ciothe iraimako na tũrĩ ithuerĩ tũkĩendana wega witũ tũtikuanagia twanengerire